Hello, Pinellas County Schools teachers. This is Kevin Hendrick, Associate Superintendent for Teaching and Learning, with a final digital learning update for the school year. This week, I want to share some information with you about how to close out this school year, as well as some feedback from your experiences in digital learning. But first, congratulations, you made it. This is our last week, and everyone has made it to the last week of the school year. Of course, school ends for students this Friday, May 29th. And we are so grateful for the results that you've produced. You've persevered through technology concerns, learning Microsoft Teams, and many other new platforms, and certainly a new way of work. Our students are grateful for your efforts, as are our families, our community, and certainly our entire school district staff. So thank you for your great results. Let's keep it up in this last week. And so in this last week, we have enrichment activities for students. For secondary students, they will go to Clever to access their enrichment activities. Each level, high school and middle school, will have a button. They'll click that button and get to their enrichment activities. You simply need to direct them to Clever to find these activities. In elementary schools, teachers will post their grade level bingo card in their Microsoft Teams site. Students will engage in those activities and have a great time in this last week of school. Of course, teachers, you'll be hosting conferences, finishing up grades, and doing lots of other virtual activities, and I'm quite sure your principal has directed you on a number of these activities for this last week. Second, I want to remind you about Microsoft Teams and archiving the work that you and your students have done. An email went out from TIS this week with how to pack up your teams for the summer. Directions are there, and it's a little bit different from rostered teams, those that came directly from Focus, and other teams that you may have created with PLCs or other people at your school. So please take a look at those directions and be sure to follow through to save all the work that you want. Throughout the course of the last month, Teaching and Learning has hosted a number of venues to get feedback from teachers on their experience in this fourth quarter of digital learning. We sent a survey to about 20 schools and teachers. We hosted a best practices convening with over 200 teachers nominated by their principal as innovative digital learning teachers. We've also hosted focus groups on learning management systems, and of course, we've listened to lots of anecdotal feedback through emails, phone calls, and other methods. One of the resounding themes across all these methods of feedback has been that you have been so appreciative that from a curriculum standpoint, you've been given flexibility and autonomy, and it's led to great innovation and creativity for your students. And again, we're proud of your efforts to do this. Specifically going to the survey, 84% of teachers said they would continue to use Microsoft Teams or a similar platform in the future to post assignments, record lessons, and post other resources for students and families to access at home. We're working to make your resources more robust and easier to use to make this happen in the future. On the challenging side, 86% of teachers said creating a sense of community during the fourth quarter was difficult. Last week, as a pilot, we turned on the cameras for over 300 elementary school teachers to learn how to teach with Microsoft Teams with all students engaged. We continue this work in Summer Bridge, and if needed, we'll use it in the fall as well. As we prepare for the summer and the fall, we continue to strive to make the best educational experience for our students and in turn, develop the best systems of support for all of our teachers in every way possible. Finally, don't forget this summer to take advantage of our virtual professional development in the month of June. For the first time, we're offering stipends to teachers for virtual professional development, and we look forward to your engagement online in June. As we get into July, we'll see what the future holds, and certainly into August. Whatever the case may be, we know that we will learn and capitalize on the things that we've engaged in these last 9 weeks, and our system in your classrooms will be better as a result. Once again, thank you for your great efforts in the last 9 weeks, and let's make this a great last week in Pinellas County Schools.